Do you ever felt like this when strange things happen and you're going round the twist? No, do you ever start a job and then get sort of curtailed in that job and then think about starting another job and then end up doing both jobs at the same time? Because I do, and that's what's happening now. So as you can see, I've got Henrietta's grill here, and the silvery bit, it's a bit knackered around this badge. I think somebody's tried to take that badge off, or they've put a new badge on and wrecked this a bit while they were doing it. And it's a bit of a crap colour, to be honest. So I'm going to mask all chrome bits off and badge and spray it up a different colour. So yeah, we'll see how that gets on, shall we? I don't know whether I'm in picture or not in picture here, because I've got it on a different camera thing. I think we might need to move it around there a bit. We shall see, or we won't see. That's the difference, isn't it? So I need to mask it up first. Now then, which masking tape do I go away? Let's go for this first, and then I'll mask badge off first. I were going to try and take it out, but it's like proper stuck in there, so probably best leaving it where it is and just masking it off. It shouldn't be too hard. It's got a little ridge around it. It's always best when it's got a little ridge around it. Well, that's a useless piece of masking tape. Well done. That's a too big a piece of masking tape. Spoon. Just do it. We'll do it that way. It works. Right. I was in two minds whether to go to whether to go to a show today. And then my dad sent me a message yesterday, told me yesterday, or suggested yesterday, that he comes round in MG because apparently there's some MG news. So I thought, oh yeah, that'll be good. We'll do that. And then he sent me a message this morning saying, no, he's not doing that anymore. He's changing some of the bushes and checking shock absorbers on it. So that were my plans obliterated. Because by the time I'd got up then, it was too late really for me to get to this car show. So yeah, I thought I'd make some progress on Henny instead. Because there's no reason why we can't get Henny's paint sorted out, and then I just need to sort out that rear swing arms and get possibly put some new brake discs on back. And then final stage is to paint the wheels, which is the bit I'm looking forward to the most. Cut you bugger. Right, so hopefully, a little bit there. How many you saw Rob of Beards and Bangers? How many of you saw Rob's of Beards and Bangers video of the alternative commentary to the coronation? It was Trey funny. and that means very in Frenglish. Right, let's see how we can do this. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. Oh, taking them off for a start. I'm getting old. I need to take my glasses off when I'm doing close-up work because my eyes can't focus. It's either because I'm getting old or I've spent most of my working life working with computers. Computers, as some people call them. Them people being the people that can't say computers. This is fun, isn't it? Yeah, the King's coronation was quite an event, and Rob made a very funny time of it all, without giving any non-respect. He was just making very funny comments, and I think when you've got a host as witty as Rob, it encourages others to join in with their wit as well, which I think is a good trait of Mr. Rob Brooke. Come on, sticky misky tapes. See, I'm using the tie wrap technique of pushing the masking tape into the crack. To the crack. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get Henrietta's paint done soonish. And I'll not keep forgetting that I need to do front as well, because every time I go out and do a bit of paint on it, I have to remind myself I need to do front bumper as well. I keep forgetting. Like a spoon. Do spoons forget? I know elephants don't. What if it's an elephant on a spoon? Would that forget? Or would it cancel each other out? I mean, quite frankly, I don't think anybody knows. Or more importantly, cares. Yeah, so there's a car show at a stationary engine museum, which I'm pretty sure I've seen. Well, it sounds like something that I've seen Hubnut go to, but it's a bit out of way for Hubnut to be travelling all the way up to just outside Rochdale, and I assume there's more than one stationary engine museum, because why would there not be? Who don't love a good stationary engine? I mean, to be honest, I can't say I'm that fussed about stationary engines. But some people are very fussed about them. I'd much rather go to and I mean that in a loosest sense of the word, rather, go to a steam rally. At least you can see big stuff moving about. Big stuff moving about. What are you doing, Simon? This is artistry. this artistry. I was looking at some more photos from the Furious Gathering meet at the Motorist today, and it just reminds me how much of a cool little community we've got going on. There were loads of people there, and everybody were nice and friendly and engaging, and I think that's one of the best things about the, well, I was going to say Rover community, but I assume it's the car community as a whole, really, that everybody is so inclusive and appreciative of other people's sort of opinions and views and stuff, because not everybody's into the same thing. Not everybody likes the same cars or the same, I don't know, bikes or has the same opinion. Like a lot of people don't like Margaret's green wheels. Say, oh, why have you put them on? It's stupid. It don't match. But then other people are like, oh wow, that looks right good. So you always get a mix of people. Some people like stuff, some people don't like it, and that's what makes the world go around, right? Variety, or is it money? Might be money actually, but variety helps as well. A variety of money. And boobies, because if you didn't have boobies, and bear with me on this one, if you didn't have boobies, generally speaking, you wouldn't have babies. Until such time as the human race evolves into such a way that female and male genders aren't required. I mean, I know they're generally not really required now, but you know what I mean. Oh dear. Do I even know what I mean? I think it's important to have babies, because if we don't have babies, we don't have people. And if we don't have people, then we can't have more babies. Hang on, that don't work, does it? Let me come back to you about that one. How inclusive do we feel the car community is actually? That's a good talking topic. This isn't a how-to video by the looks of it. This is a random rambling video about things and stuff. But yeah, how inclusive do we feel the car community is as a whole, from not only like personality inclusivity, but just generally, because it could be just being my age, but generally my impressions, well actually I might be talking absolute nonsense here. My impressions of car people from when I was growing up, car people as in mechanics that worked in garages and stuff, and most tradespeople, to be honest, was that they were, or are, quite masculine, I suppose is the word, maybe. Like, I don't know. How can I describe it? How can I describe it without talking myself into a corner? So they'd be airy, loud, generally nice people, but there wasn't. It seemed to be an area of Korea that didn't seem very inducive to younger, possibly more academic types. And I suppose when I was younger, that kind of were a bit scary for me, because I weren't used to being around folk like that. So when I didn't quite know how to behave. And I suppose the other thing is, it's like anything. If it's the first time you're experiencing, I suppose it's a culture in its own way, isn't it? A type of culture, and you're young and impressionable, and you ain't got you've got your own mind, but you've not matured and created your own personality in a way. You tend to copy how some people are, and you think that's the norm. And it's not until you're older and you see those same people or that same environment that you realise that maybe it was your naivety and that people weren't really over the top macho bravado types at all. It was just the way that you perceived it, because you weren't used to that level of confidence, I suppose it is, or it could be, in people. This is a very philosophical-ish feelings type video up to now, isn't it? That's if it's still recording. I mean, if it's not, then Lord knows when it stopped. What we're going on about? Oh, the inclusivity of the car community. But yeah, nowadays it seems to be different. And this isn't. I'm not meaning that this is like, oh my god, I can't believe this is a thing. This is a right shock. There's a gay classic car club, which is a pretty good idea, really, isn't it? Because of exactly the same thing that maybe I was talking about earlier about the inclusivity thing of when I was younger and working in engineering type places. Like, I don't know, it's tricky. It's one of them subjects that I really need someone that's part of that culture and part of that life. In fact, that wouldn't even work, because you can't paint everybody with the experiences of one person. What am I trying to say? I have no idea. I'm leading myself down a rabbit hole and I don't know how to get out of it. Don't get me wrong, it's a lovely rabbit hole, but I don't know what I'm waffling on about. I'm just killing time while I stick tape to a grill. I wonder how my friends are doing at this museum thing. Oh, I must actually give a bit of a shout out to Liz, who owns that amazing ZT400, I think it is, the supercharged Dewberry What's-It. Because she has very kindly grabbed me Margaret's birth certificate. And if I had half a brain, I'd have remembered Margaret's birthday, so I could have told you. I think it's the 16th of November 2002 at 8:24 and 36 seconds or something in the morning. That's when Margaret came off the production line. So that was Margaret's birthday. Liz has got lots of data on stuff like that. It's amazing. She's going to do Henny's at some point as well, which will be cool. She's even got the number of TFs that were painted trophy blue, and what number Margaret was of the however many it was that were painted trophy blue, and what number car Margaret was that came off the production line that day, and it's all cool stuff. So thank you. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. I like stuff like that. I'll have to get it made up into a card and put it in windscreen at shows.